Welcome back to Boss Guys Reviews. In this review, we're going to take a look at the new Joytoy officially licensed Warhammer 40k Space Marines Imperial Fist Intercessor Brother Sergeant Sevito 1/18 scale action figure. This is the packaging. It comes in the black box. Got the Joytoy and Warhammer logo there on the top left of the camera, and on the right of the camera we have 15 plus, which is recommended age group for these adult collectibles. The center we have the figure in a very nice dynamic pose. Warhammer 40k logo, Space Marines, Imperial Fist Intercessors at the bottom. Looks pretty cool. Top of the box we have the Warhammer 40k. The bottom of the box we got a Warhammer 40k. Inside this box we have the logo, the name of the product, and the copyright information. If you want to pause and read that, you can. And I got some dings on my box. Here on this side, UPC, recommendation for recycling, age group again, product information, company information, and some other stuff. I don't know what it is. If you want to read it, please pause it at the video and you can take a look at it if you can read that. That being said, let's go ahead and take a look at Brother Sergeant Sevito. Here's the figure in all the accessories and the clamshell, how it's packaged on the front, and here's the back, which shows you that the power pack is already assembled onto the figure. And I kind of don't like that because I've seen figures getting broken because of damage to the packaging, so be aware of that at least. Okay, here's Brother Sergeant Sevito outside the packaging. It looks fantastic. The paint looks great. We have the yellow for the Imperial Fist with the very light brownish color outlining around the armor. Very nice. Red helmet. Get that very unique color. It's like a maroon metallic skull and wings there on his chest. Looks cool. Okay, let's take a look at the helmet. Of the red helmet, we have green eyes, black for the vent, some silver tubing, and a piece on the side for silver. Then we have that very iron looking skull. I think that's the representation for being a sergeant, if I'm not mistaken. Here on this pauldron we have the Imperial Fist logo. This pauldron is outlined in black. Then we have that little light brown trim against yellow towards the middle with the black and white Imperial Fist logo. That looks really nice. On this side pauldron we have that logo, same trim, very nice. I like the arm here on the gauntlet. We have the red and blue dot. We have the skull right there. That looks amazing. Of course we have that very nice signet across his chest. We have some black touches here and here on the upper armor. And then we have the, let's go upside down first. We have the Power Fist. I'm so glad that it looks like that this pulls back and it launches like I'm glad we don't have no launching gimmick. Thank you Joytoy for that. I hate gimmicks for toys or figures. So that's just an aesthetic look. Very cool Imperial Fist logo there. Silver and black. 4 knuckle studs. Like how this looks here. It's like it's actually would do that to where it follow through with the design. And pulls this back and that would raise up. It's very nice. This is a closed fist. It does not open. There's no articulation from the elbow down. But we do have the 2 studs there, silver studs. You see the under armor there, tubing armor underneath the suit at least. For here we have a removable empty gun sleeve pouch there. Is on a pig. If you can remove that if you want to, but it's on there pretty good. I'm not going to take it off. There's nothing to see on the back. We have the backside flap. We have a little hole here for additional accessories. Thigh armor, some silver here on the bottom and the back. Some nice articulation right there, right there. There's the 2 holes for the power pack. On the front of the thigh armor, we do have 2 little black lines. On this knee pad we have a design. I'm not sure what that is. Comment down below if you do. I really appreciate your help identifying those things. Very nice. Bottom of his feet, 2 pickles. Looks very, very nice. It's a nice looking figure. I do like this figure. So let's take a look at the figure's articulation, and then we'll take a look at some other stuff. For the head, you can look down. Also, you can go up a little bit. Side, side, all the way around 360. There's a little bit of, missed that, a little bit of silver there on the back of his helmet. Because it was behind there, you couldn't see it. Our arms go around 360. These pauldrons are on their own joints. They can move around, help you with posability and room for your weapons. The arms still pull out a little bit to give you that extra space for your weapons and posability. There is, on both arms there, here is a cylinder, rotation 360 there. Double jointed elbow, very nice. Now for the hand, you got the old new style ball joint, so basically gives you ups and your downs, get your in and out in any little diameter poses you want there. For this arm, like I said, there's only the double jointed elbow. It's very hard to use actually because of that Imperial fist. So we have chest armor, chest articulation here. A little squeaky, side to side, back and forth. You can rotate it. I think here so much, and then you have the waist swivel here all the way around. Very nice. For splits, it gets you about that much. Not much for the splits on this guy. Sitting, oh, very nice to sit. Look at that. Looks like very cool. We have thigh rotation here, hidden in the armor. Double jointed knees. Let's use this one because it doesn't have that sleeve there. Looks very nice. See what that looks like. Kind of unsightly, but I mean, it's the best we're gonna get. I mean, it's really done very, very tastefully. Down, up on the angle. Get the side to side there. You could probably force that 360 if you wanted to. I'm not going to. Then we have the articulation for the toe. Oh, it's very cool. Yeah, so he is very well articulated. The materials feel good, the joints feel good. Nothing feels like there's going to be any issues with playability. Not also, I always try to recommend with Joytoy you have your general play. These are for dog collectors. Don't go and just beat them up. Well, of course you can do what you want, but they're your toys, your money, do what you like, but it's not recommended basically. So here he is. Looks very nice. Get some different angles of the figures so you can see all their amazing sculpt and paint that has been applied. Very nice. Now I thought, this arm would take away, this would be like the focal point of the figure, but they did this very well too. I mean, there you got the skull and you got the paint here. So it doesn't really, it's very done very well. So an overall well-rounded figure, in my opinion. Very, very nice. Alright, so let's get him in a camera here and we'll take a look at some of his accessories. Which first thing we'll look at is his power pack that was on him outside the packaging because it's got a lot of paint too. We have a vent on top with some black lines, very cool. 4 studs on the cylinder, black lines here. Got metal vents here on the bottom, a stud there. We have these jump pack vents. It's got a metal color, looks cool. These do rotate 360 and mine are stuck. Oh, there goes one. I'm not going to force it. I'm going to heat those up. But these are the same as the other ones. They both rotate. It's just, yeah, there you go. I'm not going to force it, but you get the idea. On this side, even on the inside there, yeah, I put some paint. You got some silver inside there. There's your 2 pins that are, be very careful. I always remind everybody in every video, guys probably tired of hearing it, but Just want to make sure you don't break your very expensive collectibles. Some silver here, silver there. I'm hoping I never get a broken backpack or power pack. That would make me very upset. It's a pain to get a refund or an exchange for a part sometimes. So we just go ahead and put this on. I don't know how they keep doing it, but it seems like every figure has the diameter has its own tolerances. Some are tight, some are loose, some are just perfect. And this one, I believe, is just perfect. How it looks on his back. But how I recommend you guys take these out is like just grab a hold of it as much as you can, like it's, you know, grab it like all with your fingers and kind of wiggle it side to side a little bit. If you do up and down like that, yeah, that's when you put a lot of stress on it, and very lightly just try to wiggle a little bit out and you can get it off. It seems to work for me. Hopefully if that works for you, great. If not, then you know, that's how I've been doing it and it's been working. So I share that with you guys. Very nice figure. Okay, I'm going to take this pack off because we're going to take a look at his alternate heads, and that's going to get away of our review. So here we have his unmasked version. This is sculpted very nicely. A lot of paint, a lot of detail. It has some, looks like he's an older gentleman. There's some studs in his head there. He has this device on the side. He has half of his helmet. It's like his breather part still on. We have the silver wire there with the silver cylinder on the side, and then on the back it has the back piece. A lot of paint. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this piece too. That way we can get this. I'm going to show you something. So you get this alternate helmet. We'll get to it here in a second, but you can kind of see how this two-part helmet maybe comes off. Like it lifts off. Like off the base here, like around here, this piece totally comes off, and then around the back it looks like there's a piece that totally covers this and this part here. The helmet comes down into here, like there's a whole piece that covers that, except for the cutout for the two studs. I thought that was kind of interesting. You get your figure, check that out, that's really cool. So I'm going to set this one aside here because there's more to this helmet, and we're going to go ahead and put on his head and take a look at it. Okay, here he is with his half helmeted head. Looks very nice. For the articulation, just so you know, 360. Does look down. He looks up at you. Got some side to side there. But it looks fantastic. I like the sculpting on the skin. This is a very nice sculpted head. Very cool. So we'll leave that on for a second and we'll take a look at that other helmet. So this helmet, you may look, here is the helmet I took off. You can see that, different holes. Now this helmet is meant to be worn. This helmet is so you can come around the back and you get a little peg that comes with it also. So you get 3 of these pegs. One for this helmet, one for the helmet head, and the half helmet head. And you just pop that on there like so. And you can get the impression that he has his helmet off. It kind of doesn't make sense because the head kind of has half of his helmet off, if you know what I mean. But you have a whole helmet and he has half of it on. Unless this piece is hidden underneath, I don't know. But that's how that looks on the back. And you can position that wherever you want. However you see fit. Which is nice. Okay, I'm going to take this off because hopefully a piece comes out. It does. We have another piece we want to look at back there. So let's do that accessory next. So we have this. This is pretty cool. I don't know what it is, but it's awesome. Silver and black and gold, skull, chain, pegged, both sides painted, studs right there. Then the only place on here to put this is basically here, so you have, that's what it looks like. Again, it's posable, wherever you want it. however you see fit, whatever for your displays. Looks really cool. I kind of like this better than the helmet. Okay, continuing with the accessories. Here we have his heavy bolt pistol. Got the silver gunmetal wash and black. Stuff's flying all over the room. I think it's haunted. This clip is removable. Has the silver and the gold shells. Very cool. Little advice: don't push this in too far. I pushed this all the way in, and man, it took me a long time to get it out. It was very hard to get that out without damaging it. So be very careful. Hopefully, yeah, we have the softer hands. Should receive these with very little effort, and the trigger finger should go where it belongs. Oh, I didn't get it all the way in. There we go. And there's his heavy bolt pistol. Trigger finger right where it belongs. Looks cool. Drill barrel. It's fantastic. You can hold that straight out. I don't know what's going on. But here we have the very nice articulated elbow with that wrist. Looks very good. Okay, so the next weapon we have is obviously his chainsaw sword. We've seen these almost with most of the figures. It's black and silver, gold skull, bent. That's good. And this handle hold also no problem. You can put the chainsaw sword. So if I can move the camera a little bit on his shoulder. You can hold it out if you would like. Bring it in. Defensive weapon. Bring it close to the chest. Looks pretty nice. And the only other thing he comes with is 2 alternate hands. Not much to see, just alternate hands. So this here is geared up with some of his accessories. It's a chainsaw sword. You can only hold one, the bolt pistol or the chainsaw sword. I really hope Joytoy can advance one day and make actual holsters for these things. I get what's happening here. It's too big and they'd be out of scale, but it'd be nice to see some kind of iteration of a case for the bolt pistol. Very nice. So here he is with some of the other accessories. Posed a little bit, not too dramatic, but looks good. I highly recommend this figure. He's very nice quality. Paint's good. Materials are good. The joints are good. No issues there. Just watch those pins on the backpack. I don't remember exactly what I paid for this guy. So it's around, around 40 bucks, I think. So that's in China. So expect that, or and then probably another 10-15 bucks for US cost. So sorry about that. Just don't remember. I've gotten so many of these lately, and this is the one that kind of has been sitting around. I haven't got a chance to get to until now. It's very nice. I hope you guys liked this review. If you did, don't forget to subscribe. And I thank you for the support. Don't forget to thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you get a update of future video releases. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in our next review.